When I started my business, I had to tell a story about why I started my business. And I remember that at that time, because it was an unconventional business in an industry, it was easy for me to tell the story because I was transitioning from banking, finance, consulting into a vocation. So it was an exciting story to tell at that time. But honestly, the truth is, there was my story and there was a real story why I started my business. I felt a little bit uncomfortable to share the real story because I had a model in the story. And the model was my mother. And being who she is and what she had been through, she had an incident in her life which actually generated this whole passion for spa, wellness, skincare, etc. Somebody gave her a product, long and short story, she utilized it. It battered her face badly and it changed her life forever. And for me, I didn't want her to relive that pain. All I wanted to do was help so other people will not get into that situation. So I had to think about this dilemma. Do I tell my story of transition from banking and finance, which is still exciting, or do I tell the real story? The real story, the emotions behind the business that can get people to connect really to what was going on, because her issue could affect many people. So I had to get to a stage where I had to deal with the emotional part and then talk to my mother. And interestingly, she encouraged me and she said, listen, I'm proud of you. If this is what you want to do, help people, then go for it. So I learned a big lesson at the time that sometimes as a businesswoman, you have to think twice. Do you challenge your emotions to make decisions? Do you tell your story, which may be exciting but not go far, or tell the real story? And I had to challenge my emotions to tell the real story using my mother as the model. It was a difficult decision, but as an entrepreneur, sometimes difficult decisions are a must. And for anyone out there who has to tell an emotional story, an embarrassing story, a story that may affect someone's pain, it's a part of your business story. Don't let others talk you into succumbing. Talk to the model. You'll be surprised. All you need to do is challenge your emotions.